Again, hello everyone. I'm here to talk to you about creating your own business. As I told you before, that you have a choice of how you want to work or not, whether you want to work for someone or whether you want to work for yourself, and especially if you have a whole bunch of skills and talents that you learned from your previous jobs, and let's say you were injured and you have a disability now, that you may just start your own business and be able to work on your own time, which is what I'm doing as I'm making these videos, because I am becoming a writer, an advocate, and a speaker to help those who are like me, who are neurodivergent, low income as well, and also have special needs as well too. So, in creating your own business, here's something that you need to do. By the time I'm starting to create my business, I had tried everything that I could, and I wasn't successful in terms of building a career at it. By 2 years, I ended up having to leave, either because I had surgery or the people was not working for me. I may not be that, I may not be that person to work with a lot of people for long periods of time. I may be able to deal with you for a slow period, but not for a long period. And then my health is affected. It's affected as well. You take business, and you can also be taking business classes. So you can go to school and take business classes online. Just SBA, the Small Business Administration. They always having classes of different things that you can learn. You can check out DOOR, Department of Rehabilitation Services in your area, because they also help with either finding jobs or helping to get to where you want you. Because you may not need to or want to be a private agency. Because I'm hoping that this will help you and your children to know what it is that they want to do and be when they grow up. And I've already mentioned taking classes in colleges. And I mentioned the SBA, the Small Business Administration. You can also check out LegalZoom, because you can create your business right off LegalZoom. You can also go online to apply. And like I mentioned in my last video, having the Able account is very helpful as a place to build and place your money as well after it comes in through your business account. And especially if you're living in low income housing and doing this as well, like I am. And a lot of times you're going to be reporting your business during tax time, especially if you're a small business. If your business becomes an LLC by chance and you're not doing things under an agency like I am, you can make your business an LLC to then protect your personal assets as well. And again, you will report this information also during recertification. So by that time, before recertification comes, take all your money from your business account. If you majority of your money from your business account, and place your money into your Able account, because the money in your Able account cannot be affected by HUD. So the less you keep in your personal and your business account and place in your Able account before recertification time comes, that will keep you safe. If anyone gives you any money, then make sure that you use it quickly. Or donate money to use it quickly, because that will keep the track of the money as low as possible. The pros and cons is that you're still keeping your Social Security. You're adding another account. You still report your money like always. You're always constantly learning something new about how to do things, how to either raise money or how to do things with other accounts through Social Security as well. And right now, in the beginning, you're still low income, but we all pray and hope that we get past this. And also, you need to get a business account with an EIN number. So, an EIN number is an earned income. It's an earned income number, which is just like our Social Security numbers. And this number, you will use this number instead of your Social Security number at the bank that you choose. that have your business located. A cool thing is to see about having your personal account and your business account in the same bank. They're two different accounts, of course. So you'll have your checking account for your SSI, SSDIJ. You'll have your bank information, your business information with another account as well. But these two accounts are totally different. And the EIN number is used on your business account. And as I said, it's just like your Social Security number. It's similar to a Social Security number. And there are other businesses that have similar numbers, like an EIN number as well. Another thing is that over this time, when you're doing this, starting your own business especially, you're going to find yourself sacrificing. Here's the big thing, that you feel like you're robbing Peter to pay Paul all the time. But believe it or not, but you're doing this honestly, not trying to do this in a reckless way. And around this time, you're buying what you need and not so much your wants. But believe it or not, I want you to also feel that even while you're doing this, that you don't subtract yourself from the equation. Because believe it or not, this journey of starting a business also collided into me taking care of my personal wants and needs as well. Because I had so much on my list that I had to learn how to do, even while learning how to make videos for you. In the beginning of your journey, especially while living on your own, your bills become your priority. But I want you to get out of the mindset over time to make sure that yes, your bills get paid, but you don't forget anything that you need, even if it's a book that you want to read, even if down the line you want to read, go on a trip with a group of friends. I don't want you to forget about yourself. In the process, to feel like that nothing can be done. So if you want to go on that group of friends, you want to go on a trip with your church, like I do a lot of times, well, believe it or not, you learn to find a way to work it out with the people in charge that you want to pay over time. That you're not in the position to pay right up front overnight like most people. That you need to know things ahead of time so you can prepare for it. Your strong resources will help you as well. And your strong resource can be your family, because believe it or not, you're always going to have probably your parents for a very long time helping you out. Because we're going to have bills, even like my glasses. They can be expensive even after the insurance takes care of part of it. They can still be expensive, that you're going to have your parents still to help you. So there are going to be areas where your parents are still going to be there. So there's never going to not be an area where you will be subtracted from your resources outside of the government, being your family. Even your birthday and Christmas gifts at times will be like a return to a resource, because sometimes that may be the time you get your newest clothes and newest shoes. That be the time you get some of that personal stuff that you like as well too. Especially if you have parents or family members that only think about you on birthdays and Christmas. And that's a whole nother story. But but believe it or not, that's how things flow. And then your Medicare, your OTC card is your OTC and your food card from Social Security. Those are your external resources as well. As I mentioned, the food stamps as well, a resource. All those resources right there help keep you going. All those resources right there can help you keep you going. So don't be too quick to push all of them away so quickly, because they're not. You will still need them as they're possible. But my goal is to help you to be able to incorporate your personal needs into your life, so then you don't have to do it. Wait for a specific time, like your birthday or your Christmas as well. That you can learn how to get these things that you desire as well. Whether it's a blanket, like me, I'm thinking about a blanket of my favorite football team. I found out where I could get it for a good price. But have I incorporated into my payment plan yet? No, because there were some things that had to be taken care of before then. So those are things I want you to think about. How long? These lessons will build up over time. They are very constant lessons. And these lessons will never get old. These lessons always change. And over time you start to learn to speak your voice and learn to say no to things as well. No to the things that you don't need. No to what people say that you should do. Because somebody could believe that you should be doing something, but believe it or not, do they always understand why you do what you do? No, they don't. You will build up even your communication with the bill collectors. That when you receive medical bills, a lot of times your Medicaid is not on that bill. That if you're receiving the bill, you need to call them. It's nothing wrong with calling them, so then they can update and pay the Medicaid version of your bill. Because after a while, you're not going to feel like that you're going to be able to pay each bill as it comes in. And I did that for a while. I did not know how to use the Medicaid part of it because a lot of your doctors, either they do accept it or they don't. And then sometimes even the system, the bills, their paying system, don't even run through the secondary insurance. So as soon as you get the bill, you see on your phone, you see in the mail, you contact where you went to the doctors, to the bill paying company for that doctor, and let them know and ask them if they ran this bill through. Because I'm going to a tip for you that if you're trying to live in low income housing, even if you were to pay $500 in medical bills for the year, that is not enough to lower your rent. You're going to have to break. So you can keep on trying, like I have done many times. It only happens a few times here and there, but sometimes it just seems like that when they do their calculations, it doesn't break. So just make sure that your bills are going through. Your medical bills are going through. Because yes, you can report them. And then if even after you go through, you do have a few that you pay, always get the receipts. Get the receipts and turn them in to your own office. Whether it helps or not, just so that they know. Maybe somebody will have a heart. Then there will be that you'll be also learning around this time collecting your information for her, like I've already mentioned. You will also be learning about your transportation during this time. This will help you in basically finding your way, how you go grocery shopping, going to the mall, going to work. All those things will help you find your way. Because a lot of times some of us do not drive. So then hopefully your area will you'll figure out the transportation, whether it be that you're using Uber or Lyft. If you have public transportation, making sure to see if you can get a card so then you can ride public transportation for free or at low cost. All those kinds of things you will find out over time. And there'll be you may even find yourself making home sacrifices as well. And the sacrifice would be you'll find yourself stretching stuff, whether it be food. Sometimes you find yourself stretching over food. Like over the last few days, it seems like the food runs out faster. Especially if you have a big appetite like I do, and from your health as well. You find yourself being using every single penny. You'll learn over time. You'll learn your own management more. You'll learn management better before you'll learn how to save. And saving is my new lesson right now. And a lot of times you'll find yourself reusing things over again. Just like I mentioned about different things, like the folders I use for my business. Whether it be reusing boxes or anything that someone gave me. You'll find ways to reuse stuff. and to make it new in another way, like using different boxes or the candy tin cans that you get for Christmas to place your jewelry in and to place candy in. All those different types of things may happen over time. And then you can also build up to where you're having new stuff in your home as well. All these things will happen over time, and those are the lessons that you learn. And really, I really think that you will feel good for yourself when you know that you can still be in charge, even if you're low income. That you can still feel like as a part of the community as well. Well, I'm going to stop here, and then I'm going to let you go. I'm going to come back with another video on the same topic, but this next video will be about the inclusion that goes on in your life when you're living on your own as a neurodivergent disabled person. Again, take your time and also look for my book, A New Me, Living Without Labels, which will be out real soon. Have a blessed day. Bye.